Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. Tannehill on first down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. So a penalty that can frustrate a coach so much, a mental error, and it'll back him up 5 yards.
Delay of game, offense. Still second down.
Second down to the offense, needing 5 yards. And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
And that's why you see so many teams play a 3-4 defense, because that set gives you a lot of flexibility about where to bring pressure from, and it's hard for an offense to pick it up. Left side, right side, up the middle, especially with some really flexible linebackers.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Fresh set of downs here. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A big play there. Joining only Gale Sayers, his men with a 6-touchdown performance in a single game. And the Dolphins have got it on cruise control. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. They built up that lead at intermission, and they're just continuing to pour it on right now, aren't they?
Locked into a really good groove right now. I don't know if it's just the play calling. I know the execution is really, really sharp right now, and all the playmakers are doing exactly what you expect. They're making plays. And right now, defense has no answer and no chance of catching up.
Yeah, they're just looking to turn anywhere for a stop defensively. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll be second down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
They'll run it now out of the gun. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Here's Tannehill throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. 7 yards on the play, and that'll make it second down. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tannehill. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they do.
To the sideline, and a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were. Second down now after the pass completion. Out of the gun, Tannehill. So he couldn't find his man there as it falls to the ground. Devontae Parker, the intended receiver, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on 3rd down and 9. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Dagger! Dagger! Ready! Wide 20! Wide 20! Ready! Blue 10! Blue 10! Zero! Zero! Kill! Motion! Motion! Zero! Zero!
On 4th down, Tannehill. That is caught. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there. Setting the NFL mark with his 7th touchdown of the game. And the Dolphins just continue to pour it on. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game? And on the ground they go with a running back. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Oh, he's got some breathing room. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the 1st down. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Now, we all know that an offensive coordinator and a quarterback, they're aligned at the hip. But when you've got a runner who can get you that kind of yardage, that guy's invaluable.
And they'll run it here. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
One thing that's really difficult for an offense is often identifying how to block a 3-4 defense. Well, when they're coming on a blitz, even more difficult. They're elusive targets and hard to hit.
Tannehill. That is caught. And he'll go out of bounds down inside the 15-yard line.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, It used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
And now a first down following that long gain.
Zebra. Set. Blue 10.
From the red zone now, Tannehill. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. It's a gain of 9 yards, and it'll be second and about a yard. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
That was an example of excellent defense there. They stuffed him. So now he brings up a 3rd down situation. If I'm calling plays here, I make sure I put it in the hands of my quarterback and get it to a receiver real fast. I'm not running the ball here.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And there's a flag on the field. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. So they're unsuccessful there, hooking up on the pass. Now Andy Lee will come on to punt this one away.
Let's go, guys.
Take it at the 37. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give them a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent is really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
Well, plenty of credit has to go to the guy carrying the ball. He broke the tackle and gained the yardage. But that doesn't necessarily mean that the defender's bad. They're not going to make 100% of the tackles all the time. Even the best in the game will miss one occasionally. The key is not to let it snowball and miss tackle after tackle. On that play, credit to the offense, but that doesn't make the defense bad. And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
And they'll go on the ground. Cuts it out to the sideline. 23 yards on the play. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line.
How about the defense not hanging their heads from the previous play where they were beat for a big run, came back on the very next down and made a play defensively that was to their credit.
380.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. Extended. They come out here in the eye. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he'll take this one down to the 36. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
380.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And some room to roam now. There he goes, left side. Touchdown. A great effort there. Shattering the NFL. And on the ground they go with the running back. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Partner, I think there's a lesson there. Some days you're just having a really tough time, and for the defense, today has been that day. But after that play, what do you learn? You can still make plays even when the other guy's having success against you.
Tannehill now to throw. And caught by Cameron right side. It's an 8-yard pickup, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down. So here we go, a 3rd down after the 2nd down pass completion.
We got three, fellas. We got 3.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. And they'll run it here. And he'll take this one only up to about the 21. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Blue 10. Blue 10. 52's the mic right here, over there, right? 52's the mic.
And to give this time to the tailback. And a cutback left and a crease here. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
Well, I'd say that run's pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, this offensive line has controlled the line of scrimmage, given them time to throw it, run it, do whatever they wanted. That's why there are points up on the board. And right now, the psyche of the offense, we're in control, and we can do whatever we feel like doing out here on the field.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Hey. We got 3. We got 3. 3 down. Ready. Blue 10.
They come out here in the eye. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
And having built that kind of a lead, they're able to do whatever they want right now. All momentum on their side, especially now running the football.
Yeah, you're talking about a defense being on their toes. They don't know what's going to hit them next at this point.
No, they went from toes to heels, and they're trying to figure out how to get back to the toes part.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Dolphins are winners here as we say so long from South Florida.